one of my previous videos in the part where I said about having someone come into my life from the opposite sex, I meant the idea of what my MGTOW brothers, a lot of them say that there's rare exceptions, but they're usually married and not available, or not looking, or don't exist. The idea is nice, but it's not based in reality. And I'm glad my mind tends to snap back out of that delusional mindset and into reality. I've been trying to look up ways to break soul ties or soul bonds in case I have anything from anybody that's of the opposite sex that's crossed my path. Should I break those too? I have to do what I have to do to move on. It's quite cruel of a God to have us be attracted to a creature that hates us and wishes for our destruction. I like that part that it said that they were supposed to be created from us to help us and so that we're not alone. But it also makes me think of how I lost faith and hope in the Christian sense. I prayed to God and tried to have faith. He never sent me anything that he set out to do like he does with his other followers, but I'm not evil, I guess. It seems like I have a soul bond with someone, I don't know who exactly. And it's also from my psychosis symptoms. It's my mind playing tricks on me. I know it is. It could be a combination of the both. I really think it's just a combination of the both. Some form of a soul bond. Residual soul bond and my psychosis symptoms from my mental illness. I think it's a way of my mind going off somewhat into fantasy so that the crushing blow of reality doesn't hit me as hard. But when my mind goes off like that, I snap back in reality. I feel sad because I know it's not true. What kind of a loving God would do that? It's actually quite cruel, especially what I've been through with the opposite sex in life. And what I know with my MGTOW knowledge, red pill knowledge. I hate being torn like this. But I wouldn't go back to the plantation. I've been through too much and I've learned too much. I know I wouldn't. I know some of my MGTOW brothers wouldn't, but I don't think all of them would. I still believe a lot of them would go back happily and continue the same shit and forget everything and go happily back to the plantation. if things turn around and it became a perfect world again for guys. Having mental illness isn't a blessing. That's what a loving God gave me too. It's quite cruel to wire us as social animals, yet have us be completely incompatible. It's quite cruel of a creator or a god. What kind of a sick, twisted, evil plan is that? So yeah, to any of my MGTOW brothers out there, if you have any soul bonds or ties to any bitches from your past, do everything you can to get rid of them. Because they're just going to cause you pain and they're going to screw everything up in your path to move on, in your path to move forward. I have to, and I hope this one that I have, if it's not delusion or my mind playing tricks on me, I have to get rid of too, because it's sending alarm, but it's sending warning signals going off. It's not a good thing. It doesn't feel right, and it's not a good thing. And I have to break it with whoever it is. I don't know who it is. I have to break it with whoever it is. It's not a good thing. Especially when I get too comfortable with it, then I start getting alarm bells. Warning signals go off. I have to fight that all the time too. Whatever this is, and try to destroy it and cut it away from me. I don't like what it's doing to me. Whatever this is. Whatever I'm going through. Whatever energy I'm sensing from whoever's sending it from the opposite sex. But I know that much. I just don't know who it is. I don't like it. So like I said, all my MGTOW brothers out there, if you have any soul bonds or ties with anybody in your past, make sure to have them go up in flames and do what you have to do.